All right, guys, we are going to be reacting to Americans are stunned by the effectiveness of the Russian army in Crimea. We're going to see whether or not that's true. We're going to react to this again, guys. The only thing I ask, like always, make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. You guys can simply just hit the subscribe button, like and comment. I'm going to read. Appreciate it. Let's jump in here and see whether or not this news is true.
В связи с экстраординарной ситуацией, сложившейся на Украине, угрозой жизни граждан Российской Федерации, наших соотечественников, личного состава воинского контингента Вооруженных сил Российской Федерации, дислоцирующегося в соответствии с международным договором на территории Украины, Автономная Республика Крым, на основании пункта Г части 1 статьи 102 Конституции Российской Федерации вношу в Совет Федерации Федерального собрания Российской Федерации обращение об использовании вооруженных сил Российской Федерации на территории Украины до нормализации общественно-политической обстановки в этой стране.
Let's see. This video was recommended from one of you guys based on my last, my last comment. Hopefully they can explain what was the reason that they wanted to secede from Ukraine and be part of the Russian Federation. Hopefully, right? I don't know if that's going to happen, but yeah. They're like, wow. That's scary, bro. Imagine you watching stuff like that coming through your land. That's a unique experience, guys. This is not something that is very common. So you seeing a lot of helicopters flying over you. It's insane. Yeah. And again, in my hypothesis, I think that what is going on right now in that region is that some of the folks that live in the eastern part of Ukraine are mostly ethnic Russians. So that makes sense why they want to be part of Russia. Now, you can make the argument whether or not Ukraine itself might be kind of from the same cloth, just to put it that way. Okay. A lot of, when it comes down to logistic, at that time, Russia was way ahead. Of course, right now, the Western countries are helping Ukraine, so making the situation a little bit more complicated. Sync block. See, it's logistically it makes sense, right? Why at that time Russia took Crimea like this? Too many vehicles, guys. It's hard. It's hard to just compete against that. Look at that! Wow. I wonder how many soldiers were sent to that region of Crimea. I would say, what, 10, 20,000 maybe? Let me know in the comment section below. Taking pictures. Yeah. That's a Soviet assault rifle, a machine gun. This is so European, bro. They do stuff like this, man. Europeans, they do stuff like this, man. Especially Eastern Europeans, they do stuff like this. Oh, there we go. Yep. So I wonder, at that point, whoa. Whoa. What happened here? Okay, so I guess they were taking somebody? No. Wow. Huh. So what happened there? What were no? So probably a politician, right? That's what I thought. Probably a politician. Yep. Jesus, man, I don't know what the hell was going on there, bro. Probably might be missing everything. Yeah, because you already have a government going on, so you don't want to do too much, right? You want to simply, whoa, wow, yo, whoa. But they're taking over, basically. Yep. See? Yeah, that's them telling. Oh, wow. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Okay, so they took the building. So they now control the Crimea, basically, yeah. They now control Crimea. That is so funny, man. How the human brain works is that if they control the capital, or that has to be the capital, Crimea, then the entire system just collapsed and it just moved to another system. It's crazy. It's a hierarchical system. Look at that. Wow, people just marching in favor of it. That's crazy. I've never seen this. Hey. Yo, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, but what I'm understanding is there might be that some politicians of some cabinets got removed. That's what I think it is. They see some of these offices. Yep. They arrested. Wow. Got arrested, bro? You got arrested? What? Or corruption, might be. Because of corruption. Probably sending like a strong message like, bro, we're not doing this, bro. It makes sense. If you bring a new system, you have to erase everything. Yeah, they seize a lot of weaponry. That makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Look at the amount of weapon that they seized. That's insane. It's a lot of, that's a lot. Quiet. Wow, man, they were. They're doing the same thing. This is what they showed at the beginning of the video. What I'm thinking is that they just wanted to dismantle the entire Ukrainian government in this region to make sure they can rebuild something new. No way you can keep the same government, guys. You have to dismantle it. You have to dismantle it. Attacking Shidagi? What? Attacking? Wow. They're targeting the government building, huh? They really seized the local government. Wow. Look at that, see? They seized it. Wow. They didn't want to give it up. Kicking? Ah. Wow. Wow. Why not surrendering? You see what I'm saying? Like, just surrender and say, hey, man, I'll give up. Because at that point, you have no... Bro, if your people don't want you, you still want to hold the government, bro, you're calling for it. You're calling for it. Wow. Even fortified the area. Wow. So they were ready for it. Yeah. Probably, I think they're gonna send him back to Russia, I guess. Wow. Wow. Dang, I don't know what the hell they're saying. Huh. Wow. Damn, bro. Like, they threw that flag on the floor like that. That's sending a strong message. Here. Now it's more, by the way. Yeah, now it's way more. Yeah, now it's all this, and might be a little bit more. Like, damn, well, it's just to show you, man. Sometimes some of these politics kind of weird, man, because I don't even know if these were mostly like Russian-speaking areas. How did they even end up being with Ukraine? That's kind of crazy, right? Like when you start thinking about it, you start putting things together. Is that even possible? How did they even ended up like that? Crazy, right? Like you start thinking about some of the stuff, some of these logics don't even make sense. And I think there's more regions. Actually, it goes beyond this right here. I think it goes to I don't. It was Kherson. This is Kherson. Oh, it's the also in the north. I don't remember. But it go beyond that. Some of these Russian speakers, they go beyond this. So somebody decided that it should be like this. So we just going to give this big piece of territory to Ukraine, and then some of these Russian-speaking regions. So we just going to leave them like that. I guess. That's the logic, I guess. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. I will see you in the next one.